for this exercise, you want to take a little ball, you're going to put it between your knees. I have my feet a little bit forward in front of the wall, so I'm almost kind of like sitting back into a squat, okay? So then the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have weight down into your heels, and especially make sure you're driving through that left leg and pushing that left heel hard down into the ground, okay? So obviously I'm not side bending, I'm still here in the middle. I'm really focused on pushing down through that left heel, okay? Next, you're gonna draw your belly button into your spine, and you're gonna do a little tilt, right? So if you notice, I'm kind of like tipping my hips back, my tail going under, like I'm trying to flatten my back out a little bit against the wall without losing the ball here, without losing the weight in my heels, okay? Then from there, I want you to take your right arm and you're gonna reach it forward like you're rounding out your upper back, all right? I will show you from the side too, so you can see what it would look like from the side, but from the front, it will look like this. I'm here, my back's pressed against the wall, and I'm reaching forward, feeling that roundness in my upper back, okay? Then from there, I'm gonna take a breath in, and I'm gonna reach a little bit further, squeeze my left knee in a little bit, and then I'm gonna exhale without losing all of this, okay? Then I'm gonna breathe in, I'm gonna reach a little bit more towards the middle, and really feel that top right part of your rib cage open up as you breathe in. Okay, so with each breath in, I'm really rounding through this upper back here, allowing these top ribs on the right-hand side to open up. In the beginning, this will feel a little bit restricted, but the more that you go along, it should actually feel like it gets easier and easier and easier. All right, so when you look at your home exercise program, I'll put a number of repetitions on there, but one of the best things to do if you have the time to do it and you can concentrate on it is just go through that whole motion, pulling in towards the center of your body and forward, until you get that feeling like the breath is less restricted and you can breathe more freely and the rib cage on that right side is opening up more easily, okay? And so in the beginning that might take a little bit longer to do because your body's not trained to do it yet, but eventually you should be able to feel like you could breathe freely even when you first get that started, and then you know that you're basically done with that exercise, okay? So from the side, just pretend like my back is against the wall. So I would be tucked under here, and then I'm reaching with my right arm, and see that roundness? I'm not hiking up my shoulder, but I'm just rounding out through that upper back. You can see my rib cage kind of sticking out. And then as I pull towards the center, you can see it rounding out even more. All right, so the whole point of this is to try to open up that rib cage so we can expand more through this upper right chest wall.